Hey, if you're over 50, there's a reason why your money feels tighter, your confidence feels shakier, and retirement feels way further out in the horizon. It's not just your imagination. You see, people over 50 are walking into a decade that is unlike any decade ever before. It's not because of panic. It's not because of headlines. You know what? It's because of simple math. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the cost of the three biggest retirement categories, which are housing, healthcare, and food, have risen faster than Social Security increases in recent years. That means, guess what? Your income is losing buying power even when inflation is quote unquote coming down. You see, most of us have no idea how this gap is going to widen in the next 10, 20 years. So today I'm going to break down exactly what's causing this retirement gap, right? What's fueling the pressure, and what people over 50 can do to address those challenges in their budget. So let's start with a truth that almost nobody ever hears. Your retirement income is quietly being outpaced by your retirement expenses. So here's the simplest way to understand the retirement gap. Social Security hasn't kept up with retiree inflation. COLA is tied to general inflation. But retirees spend more on categories like healthcare that have and will continue to rise faster than the average. Retirees spend more on needs that inflate the fastest. Again, from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, healthcare, food, and shelter have all grown at much higher rates than the overall consumer price index multiple has since 2021. Savings earn less than essentials cost. Even solid markets often can't reliably outpace long-term healthcare inflation. So this is why people over 50 are feeling that pressure. It's not just a failure on your part, it's a structural change in our economy. You're not imagining the pressure. There are three major forces all coming together, really affecting people over the age of 50. So the first one, you're likely to live longer than your parents. So according to the Social Security Administration, a 65-year-old woman alive today has a 1 in 3 chance of reaching the age of 90. If you're a man and you're 65 today, you have between a 1 in 5 and 1 in 4 chance of hitting age 90. So sure, longer life is a blessing, but that's also more years of saving, income, and the impact of inflation. So pressure number 2, healthcare costs are rising dramatically faster than the rest of the spending buckets as you think about consumer price index. So think about it another way. If healthcare costs continue to rise at a faster pace than the overall cost of inflation, what does that mean? That means that aging costs more every single year based on that one bucket alone. So pressure number 3, your savings has to stretch much further. So if you think about it, higher cost, longer lifespan, and unpredictable medical needs, you put that all together and your saving has to pay for more and last longer. Again, this isn't your fault. It's just that retirement and aging has just structurally become much more expensive. So the biggest risk isn't running out of money, it's running out and losing control. You see, when money tightens, the first thing to lose is not cash, it's your freedom. The freedom to retire when you want, the freedom to choose the kind of health care that is best for you, the freedom to help your family, kids, grandkids, and last, your freedom to enjoy a life without the pressure of worry. So that's the emotional cost of the retirement gap. And this conversation isn't meant to scare you, but it's meant to give you a plan to put you back in control. You can't fix the economy, but you can control the 3 levers that you can work to move your retirement plan forward. So the first one is income timing, all right? The different accounts you have and when you access those accounts to fund your retirement. One example is delaying Social Security, and when you do that, you get an automatic guaranteed increase in your annual benefit every year you delay. Working part-time, even just 1 to 2 years, will really accelerate savings. Reducing spending, even just 10%, dramatically extends your runway. All right, lever 2. Your body is either a cost driver or a cost reducer. Basic habits, walking, strength training, sleep, all reduce 3 major healthcare issues: hospitalizations, medications, and the one that scares me is the long-term care risk. If I keep my body in shape, my likelihood of needing long-term care dramatically goes down. So of all the things we're talking about in financial planning, my absolute favorite one is HealthSpan. It is the key financial strategy. Lever number 3, a purposeful side gig. All right? If nothing else, you take away from this video, this line here. All right? A side gig buys you time. A simple side gig, not a grind, not a second career, can effectively change the entire trajectory of your retirement plan. You see, a side gig will do 3 powerful things. 1, it gives you breathing room. $500, $1,000, $1,500 a month, right, is a meaningful difference to helping your other income accounts continue to grow. 2, it boosts purpose, right? People don't retire from purpose, right? They retire from jobs. A side gig keeps you mentally engaged and emotionally grounded. 3, it creates flexibility. More income lets you make better Social Security as well as investment account decisions. So when it comes to your financial plan, you don't need perfection, you just need a little direction. So here's a simple path forward. 1, know your income gap. All right, don't guess, do the math. 2, strengthen your income timeline, how you withdraw and utilize those accounts. 3, build healthy habits now that will lower your lifetime healthcare cost. Again, one of my favorites. Use a side gig to extend your runway. And last, protect your legacy while you still have strength and clarity. You see, you're not behind. You're not too late. Quite frankly, you're early, because most people don't realize these gaps exist until they're already in retirement and coming to them face to face. So look, if you're over 50 and you want to have a stronger future, not just more money, right, but more confidence, more health, more meaning, I hope you'll subscribe. I hope this is the channel for you. So our next video will be on longevity, right? HealthSpan and how to make it work for you.